It's a rap.
You already know what the fuck it is, man.
When it comes to brain matter, I make your brain splatter on the curb. I'm far on and way beyond from what niggas heard. I'm the GOAT. I'm just a green thumb for the herb. Bubble words and drink white Henny until I slur. Always get money, never get stuck with the birds. We good fellas. Niggas heard Paulie about the furs. Sitting tone with Slim Thug. Checking on the Spurs. Delta 88 on candy pick, sitting something absurd. Niggas sat back and observed. Didn't get the spoken word. Now it's my time to serve. Hop in the wheels and swerve. Cash off dope. Some of y'all pussies got the nerve. Niggas words ain't valid. You niggas just toss salad. I fuck pussy. You switch sides. By design, I can ride anytime. Cause I stay on the grind.
You know you heard it first.
BBS by all street signs. 2-4 on production. Homicide. Something disgusting. Pumping that diesel. Only to cuss he be frontin'. That's the end of discussion. Talking work but you bluffing. Come from a time where we was taught to not say nothing. Hold up, run on. Or probably the one time coming.
A lot of niggas show love, a lot of niggas hold grudge. Smile in your face, shake your hand, give a half a hug. No time for looking back when the police is following. Cash on the scene, we do them things to bring them dollars in. CY made his way to the machine, creating shockwaves. Chris Young from Keeney Park to Legion Parkway. They see me spark haze from seeing dark days. To see the light, this nickel plate and dingle spark play. A million ways to part ways. Since 1987, seeds been cut from a pure cloth. 2-4 cooking up, I'm coming up with some more bars. From CT to Mass upon my mom's departure. It's hard to afford a heart for a nigga born in Hartford.
Ooh, hold on, man. Let me give you a round of applause, my brother. That shit was fire right there.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much for coming through. What was the name of that joint right there, brother?
That's right there. That's unreleased, produced by 2-4 with my man CY on it. We ain't even come up with a name yet. We got a green thumb right now.
So we got the exclusive today.
We got the exclusive.
Ooh, let me drop one for that. Let's go. That's what I like, baby. You already know what it is, man. We get the hottest tracks first. You know what you seen it first. Yo, Seymour Green, I truly appreciate it. How you feeling overall, man? Everything been going good?
Blessed, man. Blessed.
Yeah.
Blessed. Every day we wake up, man, we blessed.
I seen you been moving around, bro. You been in Jersey. Man. You know what I mean? Had a show with Dice Peso.
Yeah, man.
We're going to get into all that. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Truly an honor. Episode 146. Seymour Green is in the motherfucking building. We're going to get into the intro real quick and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Jmack Experience Podcast. This show is for motivational purposes only. However, we will not be politically correct, but our goal is to inspire those who listen and watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to follow us at the Jmack Experience Podcast and email us if you would like to be a guest on our platform at the Jmack Experience Podcast at gmail.com.
Once again, man, it's truly an honor. I want to give you another round of applause. Thanks for making your way.
Appreciate y'all, man. Definitely appreciate y'all.
Before we we talk about your past and everything you've been through in life, I seen you was at the Boiler Room.
Yes, man.
What was you doing over there?
Man, artists from out here. Shout out to We All We Got, Wog. Working with them out there in the studio. They actually hopped on a feature.
Nice.
So it's been crazy, man. Just trying to get all this stuff together. Album ready, EP ready, all type of stuff.
That was your first time going to the Boiler Room?
Yeah, that was my first time over here.
Yeah, man. Shout outs to Merc, man. He's actually an OG in the game. He's been doing this shit for a while. He's probably one of the best studios, if not the best, in Rhode Island.
No, they were definitely dope. Hospitality, man. I always look forward. They were ready to work and they pushed the track out.
Yeah, he got his setup is crazy. Like it's super professional in there. Yeah. I like it, man. So, for those out there watching, who are not familiar with who you are, I want to take it back before we get to everything you're doing now.
Right.
What's your name and where are you from?
Seymour Green. I'm from New Britain, Connecticut.
Nice.
I was born in New Britain, Connecticut.
New Britain?
Yep.
Nice. That's a little bit different. I think my boy Melvy Blaze is from out there. I don't know if you heard of Melvy Blaze, but he does like reggaeton and all that stuff. Okay. Yeah. So how was life over there, in New Britain?
Well, I was always on the road. You know what I'm saying? My family was from down south. So
right.
I pretty much spent a lot of summers down south. So it was like being on the road for me was already natural to me as a youth. You know what I'm saying? So I was fortunate enough to have my grandfather down the way in North Carolina. So every summer I kind of spent my summers down there.
Oh, and that's why you got like that laid back vibe. I can tell, you chill. You know what I mean?
It's like, I got to appreciate life a little differently. You know what I mean? Everybody goes through their struggles and, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But
Because, you know, everybody out here is on that fast lane shit.
Yeah.
They want it right now. Yo, I got to move. I got to go here. I got to go there. Like, you just chill, you know, like,
Nah, I had
that's
a couple
good.
conversations with a couple great dudes, man, and some inspiration came out of it, you know what I mean? And it was all about, like, we taking the stairs, we taking the way,
Yeah.
we taking our way there, you know what I'm saying?
I feel it. And sometimes that's the best way because it lasts, you know what I mean? It lasts longer than, like, the quick route, right?
Facts.
Yeah, I like that.
Facts.
So, like, you know, more or less what I want to say is, so you pretty much was going back and forth from, like, New Britain, Connecticut to the South, more or less, right? You said you were
Facts,
going
yep.
back and forth. Like, who inspired you to want to start making music? Was it early on or did it come later?
It was probably early on. I had my uncle around. He was into hip hop. He was crazy into b-boy and the breakdancing and shit like that.
The beginning,
they was like, yo, pick up a pen and paper.
Yeah.
I
Get
was
to
like,
work.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But eventually that's what it turned into, you know what I'm saying?
So was like, were you like still a kid at this point or like teenager?
I was definitely a kid still.
Yeah, because it starts early, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like 10 years old, 10, 11 years old, they were already like, yo, let's do this, you know what I mean? And I'm like,
yeah.
You know, you want to be a kid, but it was already there. It was already instilled in you from right there, you know what I mean?
I like that. And you know, I don't know how old you are, but I'm assuming we pretty much the same age. It was a little bit different back in the day, like when you was doing music. Like now everybody got a studio in the crib. It wasn't like that when we was coming up.
Facts. So I'm an 80s baby.
There you go. All right, so we can relate. Yeah.
With the 1990 something.
Yeah, yo, shout outs to you. I like this right here. Is this something new that you just dropped?
Yeah, that's the spring edition that's coming, you know,
Fire.
t-shirt
We got the
line.
exclusive tee too.
We
represent. I like it. Yeah, I appreciate that. Fire.
Definitely.
So, I want to talk about the music first, then I want to get into the clothing, you know, and all that stuff. But like, so you start writing more or less, right? Like, how old are you at this point, more or less? Like maybe 10, 11 years old?
11 years old, probably, when I started writing, singing, playing around.
I was just messing around, trying to find
your
sound.
Yep.
And then when did you start, like, more or less, like, taking it serious, like going to the studio, dropping it, you know?
When I could afford it on my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much, I was like, yo, I know what we got to do. Matter of fact, my cousin, shout out to cousin K1.
Shout outs to K1, man.
He definitely had a studio in the crib from a young age. He had the turntables and everything up there in the crib.
Fire.
Technique 1200. So he used to be like spinning.
Yeah.
And he used to have the mic right there, and we used to just freestyle,
fuck around
do
and
crazy
shit.
stuff.
Smoke a little weed,
facts.
catch a vibe.
Yeah,
I remember them days. Those were the best times, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And then we had the tape decks. Like people want to record, you got tapes and shit. Yeah, it wasn't even CDs. Yeah.
Walking around with the Walkman. Yeah, that's crazy.
They don't even know. They don't even know
what I recorded. That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember my first demo that I did because I started with the music. A lot of people don't. Some people know, some people don't. But like the first demo I did, bro, that shit was on a Maxwell cassette. Remember shout outs to Arwell Smart in Corona, Queens. He's like, yo, you gotta go get a cassette. It's like $3 and I'll record you. And I was like, you can record me? I think I was 12 years old, the same thing. I got the cassette. Bought a 90-minute cassette, recorded like 2-minute freestyle on that shit. But I played that shit every day. Like, yo, I was like, I bought a cassette. That's crazy. You know
I think I did some Bobby Brown shit back in the day, a demo like a Don't Be Cruel or something crazy.
Yeah,
like
right?
That. Yo, it was crazy.
How did you feel? Like, because people don't know, how did it feel like to hear yourself for the first time, right? On a cassette, on stereo type shit.
Yeah, that's dope. It was dope. You know what I mean? But it's how it evolved.
Yeah.
How it evolved to this right now. Even how it sounds now.
Level,
it's like,
yo.
what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I'm assuming like you were inspired when you started doing those first, like, you know, the freestyles and like the cassettes and all that. When you would hear yourself, it probably made you want to like sharpen your pen skills more and keep going.
Definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they were like, man, be serious with it. Keep going. You know what I mean? Keep going. You know, I had a lot of good family that was around that was pushing toward it too.
Did anybody else in your family do music?
Yeah.
On a professional level?
Yeah.
Or?
Like my grandmother, she sang in Carnegie Hall opera.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like my grandmother. You know
it's always like someone in the family, right?
My father plays the guitar and stuff like that. So it's
that's
like different shit. I
fire.
put him on one of my first albums, mixtape or something like that.
Oh, that's dope.
I put him on a joint.
That's like Nas with his pops.
Yeah.
You know, Nas' pops was a jazz player.
Yeah, it was dope to get him in the studio. I don't think he been in like a real studio in a little while. So when he got in there, he was like, yo.
He's like, this is crazy, right? Yeah.
He's like, yo, what's this? Let me do that.
Yeah. Because even then, when they would record back in the day, they had the motherfucking 8 tracks and all that shit. So it was different. It's all digital now.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro. It's come a long way. So now, like, How did the name Seymour Green, come about? Like, how did you think of that name? Was it something that you had early on, or you through the years?
Back in the day, we was out here in Massachusetts. Shout out to Massachusetts.
Shout out to Mass.
Shout out to Rhode Island too.
Word.
We was out here in D-Word. There was a project called D-Word.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of came up with the name. Shout out to Loud House Studio.
Shout out to Loud House. I like that.
My band SV out there, you know what I'm saying? I used to go to the studio, come over there and drop a bag at the studio. And you just be like, yo. And I was like, yeah, Seymour Green.
That's I'm running with Green. That. It be like that, right?
Because you Seymour Green, right?
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, that's
like
pretty much what we doing right now.
You know what's funny? Because before you came on the show and all that, I was like, is it Seymour Green or C? And I'm like, it gotta be Seymour Green. Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah. That's pretty dope. I like that. You know what I mean? Definitely. But the way you spell it is a little bit different, with the MOUR. So I'm like, all right, this is pretty lit. I like it. It's like,
thank you, man.
I like it. It's like a high-end level of saying it, right? Like, so when you go to the studio, more or less, right? You say you was recording, like, dropping a bag on it and all that. What's like your creative process, more or less? Like, are you a perfectionist, or you just try to drop shit just to drop it?
Nah, I'm perfectionist. Yeah, like, so when I get there, it's already registered. Like, I'm getting there, I'm ready to work. There's no like, oh, let's get there and get this done right now. It's like, all right, well, you should have had something ready when you got here. You're wasting that, man. I seen people go to the studio and it's like you pay for the time. And sometimes you're wasting the engineer's time.
To be smoking and drinking and shit.
He's like, that's 2 hours. He's like, yo, when can I get this done? It's like, you got a half hour left, brother.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's business. So at the young age, you know what I'm saying? You just get in there not really equipped for what you're trying to do. So when it's business, it's definitely business.
Well, not to cut you off, it's crazy because I remember when I was paying for studio time, it was different for us, man. Like, money wasn't like now. Like, people get money. Yeah. But, like, we really had to work. Like, me, I had a job since, like, a little kid. So, like, I'll go to the studio, try to drop, like, 4 joints in 2 hours. And even the engineer be like, bro, that's impossible. Like, what do you... I'm like, nah, I got to get this shit done. Because we come from that era where, like, everybody's dropping 20-song mixtapes, right? It was like more pressure, I feel. Now people do like 1 song, and it's like, that's crazy. Yeah. It's like easy now, I feel.
I've been waiting for it sometimes. I'm like, yeah.
We had to really come out. Yo, I remember like, and we used to give ourselves due days. Remember like, yo, I'm dropping a mixtape for July. Like, now you in the studio trying to get all these tracks done.
My cousin is one of them ones, man. He goes in there for 2 hours and he comes out with 5 joints.
Yeah, he ain't playing.
Like, you are not playing around about that time.
Bro. And a lot of people sometimes they memorize their shit too, because time is money, bro. Like, but then like you said, you have people that go there, they be playing around, they gotta write their shit. It's like, bro, we don't got time for that. You cost the money. I mean, if you got it
and
like
when it's
that,
like that though, when I gotta pull out that pen and pad right there on the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, we getting that done. We gotta go. Even just lock in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lock into that.
What's the fastest you ever wrote a verse like on a moment like that?
It could be 10, 15 minutes.
That's crazy. 15, I ain't gonna front. I never wrote a verse that fast, bro. When I was
it's crazy because sometimes you might have the vibe inside the studio.
Yeah,
the energy. They already know. Their energy is bringing you to where you want to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I like that. You either got it or you don't, right? Comes down to that too. Now, but me, I'm one of them, like when I was doing the music and all that, like I'm one of them people, I need to sit in my crib, zone out. You hear the beat 100 times. Yeah, like, and then I might do 4 bars, maybe a 16, then come back, do the hook later. Like some shit like that.
Well, on the different projects that I'm working on, like some of the major projects that I'm working on right now, that's how I chopped it up.
Right.
So I'm not rushing it. I'm not rushing it. You can't rush that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you can't rush greatness.
I like that. That's a fact. That's a fact. So like speaking on all that, what's one mistake? Because I'm pretty sure, you've been around, you've been traveling, doing your thing, shows. What's some mistakes that you see like these new artists like doing now? Like, and you would like tell them like, yo, if you could tell them advice, you'd be like, yo, don't do that. You know what I mean? We've been in it for a while.
Yeah, I try to, like, I don't know how I could say that. I just try to mind my business sometimes.
You don't, yeah.
Home, because I'm coming from an OG perspective. I know they probably won't do it around me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we here to work. We're not here to play around.
You ain't judging.
I'm not judging, you know what I'm saying? But I don't do that.
Yeah, I like it. What's something that you've been through more or less? Like, did you have any, because you started early on doing the music. Was there any like dreams and anything else that you wanted to do besides music before you started doing music?
Little modeling.
Oh,
yeah,
word?
I was into that when I was young a little bit. You know what I mean? That was it.
Yeah. For the most part.
For the most part, modeling, you know what I'm saying?
No
when
sports?
I was younger. Sports, I played sports, basketball when I was younger.
Yeah. Because everybody used to play sports back in the day, right? They either play ball, they used to box or do something. You know what I mean? That's dope. I like it. So now, we come into where you're at now, right? You got tracks with Young Turn Up, I seen, Joe Banga. Who are some other artists that you would like to collaborate with that you haven't got a chance to yet?
We got one. Shout out to King Streets, too.
Ooh, that's fire. When y'all do that?
We got that in the bag. We got a remix in the bag coming. You know what I'm saying? We got a remix in the bag.
I like it.
It's dope, man.
Shout out to Vampire Life too, man.
Yeah, definitely. Vado, man, somebody I'm looking forward to working with. Throw that in the bag soon, yeah.
I like it. Now, what about you got some mic drops? I was seeing some of your videos.
Yeah.
The visuals is fire. What are some of the platforms you've been on? You want to shout them out?
Shout out to Iris Films. That's definitely dope cameraman out there. You know what I'm saying? Working hard out there. All the platforms, man. Everybody doing their thing. I appreciate them. Big salute, man.
Yeah. Nah, cause you know how they got all these mic drops. They got the Hot 97 now.
Yep.
They got the World Star with shouts to Joe Bang. He was on there with Hartford Poe. They got a few, you know what I mean? They got that other one. It's like I think it's called Ripe Tangerines or something like that.
Yep. We got some new shit. We going to this week actually, so we're gonna be bumping into some new shit this year.
Yeah, you know I gotta get the exclusive. You gotta put me on the side.
I got you.
I like it. So now, what about like I seen that March, and I want to talk about this again. You was really busy. Like you had a whole bunch of shows.
Yeah.
Before we did this episode, which I wish we would have did it sooner so we could have talked about it and promoted. But it's cool. How did everything go? I seen you had a show in Queens, Jersey. The show with Dice Peso and Joe Banga and friends in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Which one was like your favorite city to perform at and why?
I like New York.
New York, right?
I like New York when I was out there. I mean, I shout out to Connecticut. Shout out to Massachusetts.
Jersey.
Jersey too. I appreciated New York because it was people, the fans at Shade 45, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was coming up to the stage, like they was in tune with it, you know what I mean? So it was dope.
You like the energy was a little different.
It was different.
That's crazy. Was that your first time performing in New York or not really?
Nah, but I didn't think we were going to pack out the spot like we did, you know
it was like a sold out joint?
Yeah, it was dope.
What was the name of that show again?
I'm not even sure the name of the spot, but it's on the video. I actually put the video up there. So it's up there. It's on my Instagram too.
Yeah. That's fire, bro. Now, what you got coming up for, the summer's around the corner.
Definitely.
It's a beautiful day today. I was just talking about this earlier.
We got some new clothing drops coming for the spring.
Yeah.
New music definitely coming. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people working in the studio. Features, big features, trying to come put everything together.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Really.
Are you working like on a full project, like an EP, an album, or like just singles at the moment? The whole project?
Yep, whole project.
You got a name already for it or not really?
Nah, not yet.
I'm going to keep asking shit.
Yes, sir.
What about shows? I know because you got anything like coming up for April?
More shows. I'm probably going to pop out for my guy Cash Cow out there in New York. You know what I'm saying? Probably pop out there. You got something in Elmira out there.
You going upstate now?
Yes, I might go out there and go see what's going on with them out there.
I like it. What about for the summer? Like, you know how they got like Coachella? They got, I think South by Southwest passed already, right? Yeah.
It just passed a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I'm just over here working really, man. I'm just grinding,
working your way.
Yeah, staying focused, man, grinding.
I like it.
I pop out anywhere. So sometimes I'll be here. And the next thing you know, I could be in DC.
Yeah.
I know I'll be in Atlanta at the end of the month. So
fire. You got a show out there too?
No, I'm actually going into the studio. A couple producers out there, handle some stuff out there. So yeah, definitely working. I'm
glad that you mentioned this because like a lot of people think that they could just sit in their crib and like blow up. I mean, it might work randomly, right? But like you gotta really be out there. Like you gotta go to different places. It's only so much you could do in your own city is what I'm trying to get to, right? So I'm pretty sure like that's something that you've learned through your journey, no?
Yeah, through my journey, it's like I'm always one of them people that's like nothing's really gonna come knock at your front door.
Yeah.
And you gotta go get whatever you want in this world. It's out there for you to go get it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta go out there and go get it.
Yeah, that's a fact. I like it. So now what about Cali? You've done anything in the West Coast?
I actually shot my first video in Cali.
Yeah, how was it? It was crazy.
It was dope.
I never been. That's why I've been to Vegas, never been to Cali, but I want to go.
Yeah, Cali was dope. Much love to Cali out there. My people's out there, family out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was definitely dope. They take care of me. They picked me up from LAX as soon as I get there. We out.
So you didn't have to check in or none of that.
And we did no checking in. We checked in with the family.
That's fire. What part of Cali? Like, if you don't mind me asking.
They all over the place. They in Compton. They in LA. They in Culver City.
Yeah.
What is it? Studio City, I want to say. Right there over the grill, right over next to Hollywood, right there.
You do anything like in Inglewood, Long Beach?
Yeah, I've been over there too a couple times.
Crenshaw?
You know what I'm saying? Yep, definitely.
Yeah, you gotta go to like
you gotta
Compton's.
go to them spots.
That's been on my bucket list forever, bro. Like I'm like, I gotta go because you know NWA, bro. Who doesn't want to? You gotta go to Compton once.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
It was crazy out there.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is a spot. It's it's a famous spot out there for years and years.
And they got the burger joint. What's the name of that burger joint?
Everybody got Fat Burger.
Fat Burger.
In and Out. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple of different burger spots out there.
That's fine. So it's a little different out there, right? When you was out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it was when I went down south too. They be knowing that we from the East Coast.
Facts.
They know right away, like, yo, you ain't from
rip.
out here.
They know off the rip we not from out there.
That's crazy. What about overseas? You plan to go overseas eventually?
Definitely just got my passport for the first time.
Fire,
you know
shout out to you. I like it.
Yeah. So it's time to get on that, on that plane somewhere.
Take that weed.
Somewhere far.
Now we got to get to the clothing right now. Cash on delivery, am I correct?
Yes.
And you got a collab, which you're wearing right now with 1990 something, which is super dope.
Yes.
Is this the only jacket that you guys have together, or you have like more stuff?
Well, we got more stuff coming, but this is the one jacket that we have out, and we are restocking as we speak.
Got you.
And we did it like a little test run with them, and they ended up working out pretty good. You know
people got them and all that.
Yeah, they sold out crazy. So now it's like we just restocking and waiting to put more out there in the world, you know what I'm saying?
I noticed that because a lot of people, they usually just focus on like the tees, the hoodies, the jacket, maybe like a Scully, but you actually got pants, which is fucking lit. You know what I'm saying?
We got
like
sweatsuits, you know what I mean? T-shirts, comfortable gear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Something to lay back and just chill. I like it. So what got you into the whole clothing thing? Because you know that's a whole nother animal. What made you want to do that?
My kids.
Oh, word?
Yeah, facts. So it's
what, do they do clothing or?
No, well, my son, he's into the clothing. He's in Atlanta at Morehouse. So he's on his senior year in college.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to him.
Business major, you know what I mean? So that's where he's into the clothes.
So then you said, let me just fuck around and do my own shit.
Yeah, because I wanted to see him saying investing and all that stuff and what he was looking forward to and the money that he was putting down and the things and everything like that. Yeah. And then it ended up actually turning into something that we wanted to do all together.
Gotcha. That's fire. Now, I like the colorways that you be having because, you know, like sometimes people just stick to like a certain solid color. They'll go like red and black, white and red.
So that's actually the Tanzanian edition right there.
Fire.
You feel me? So that's Tanzania, Africa. That's their flag right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is fire. I like this. Shout outs to you, man. Real talk.
Appreciate you.
Now, are you going to get into like, you know, you got the tees, right? You say you got sweatsuits, you got jackets, you got socks and shit like that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got all that? That's fine. Yeah, I gotta ask, man, because that's one of my shout outs to Nem's FYL brand. But yeah, I remember I went to his store. He had everything, bro. Like I was like, oh, this is different. You know what I mean? Jerseys and all that.
Yeah, man.
So, you know what I mean? It's just pretty dope. Now, when did you start more or less like your, you know, the journey of the whole clothing wave? Like when did you get into that? How many years you in right now?
I'm probably in about 5.
Oh, you got a few years then?
Yeah, so I'm probably in about 5 right now. Started off with like the t-shirts at first, just to have them.
It's always the
brand,
t-shirts.
You know, started off with the brand to have something for, you know, everybody, you know, to make sure that there was something there, a product there.
Got you.
You know, there was really nothing. I'm watching you watch artists that are on tour, they usually have a product, some merchandise, something that you selling while
money.
you're on the road. Yeah, so it's like, I was like, all right, boom.
It goes hand in hand.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
What made you think of the name though, Cash on Delivery? Why didn't you go with something else?
We was really doing what we was doing at the time. You know what I'm saying?
So you living the life.
Yeah, we was really doing it at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. You know what I mean? And it was kind of, we was inspired for something else and we moved on to something else and we kind of got off of that and got into this and it was, you know what I mean, turned our life around a little bit different. I watched some people that you know, had to go through the struggle and it turned around, and this helped them turn around and stuff like that myself too.
Gotcha. I like that. Now, well, it goes hand in hand with your name too. Seymour Green, cash on delivery.
Facts.
Shit's lit. You know what I mean? It's all about the money.
That's it. Get to the money.
That. Yeah. Now, what about you mentioned before, but I just want to make sure. You said the collab with 1990 something. Are y'all gonna be dropping something soon? Like maybe for the summer or something like that? Or?
Yes, definitely, man. I've been talking to brother Joe Banga.
Yo, shout out to him for making this happen too, man.
Shout out to Joe Banga, man.
Yeah.
1990 something. Shout out to them, man. They much love, man.
Yeah.
They've been doing some big things out there.
Yeah. But like summertime, are you working on something together right now? Like y'all got something coming
yes,
out?
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we expect to see more collabs, more
yes,
stuff.
Definitely.
Any other
Green, see more collabs.
Any more? Seymour Green, I like that. Any other like clothing brands, local clothing brands that you want to work with, or not really?
I tune in. You know what I do? I do tap in and I support.
Yeah.
So anything that's there, that's local.
Yeah.
I definitely want to support them. You know what I'm saying? I stop by and I break bread with them and
you
everything
show love.
like that. Yeah, definitely. I definitely show love.
I like that. What about like I know like, you know, and I've been talking about this a lot lately with like a lot of artists that have been on my show, but like music videos.
Yeah.
Full-blown music videos, which you got. And I was like, oh, finally, somebody got, instead of all these Instagram shorts, they got a full visual, right?
Yeah.
You got any new ones dropping soon, or like anything that just released? Cause I know you sent me a few, but I don't really remember.
Well, that video by Iris Films, that was like a snippet that we did for the actual video.
Got you. Okay.
So right there, that was kind of like a reel.
Yeah.
But they made it. It was like, yo, this kind of looks like a whole video right here. It was like the way we put this together. So we just did it as a reel, but the actual video is gonna come out, and there's a feature on that, and it's gonna be dope.
All right, I like that. So that's not out yet.
Nope. So
It's
that's coming
soon.
out. Yeah, definitely coming soon.
I like that. Now I gotta ask this question. I ask everybody on the show, so you know you're not exempt. Who's your top 5 artists dead or alive? But it could be from any genre of music. It only have to be hip hop.
Okay.
Who would you say? I know it's hard to pick 5, but you know we gotta ask.
I'm gonna go with Rakim.
Oh shit, Rakim! Shout outs to Rakim. That's crazy.
LL.
Oh, you like the officials? All right, I like it.
I'm gonna go with Biggie.
Biggie, all right. Real lyricist. I like this.
I'm gonna go with I like the South, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go with something from the South too, you know what I mean? Definitely M-Ball, AJ, you know what I'm saying? MJG.
I think he's gonna go with Scarface. That's crazy.
I was listening to E40 earlier, so that's crazy too. What else we gonna go with?
Got one more. Big Pun. Shout out to Pun, bro. That's crazy. Well, let's say right now, right? If you had the budget, or like you land a major deal or anything like that, if you could collab with someone right now in the studio, who would it be? It could be a producer, an artist, R&B singer.
Yeah, we would do Pharrell.
Pharrell. You can't lose with Pharrell, right?
Pharrell. Definitely Pharrell.
Yo, Pharrell get you the hits, bro.
Definitely Pharrell, man.
I can only imagine what he charges to do a track, yo. Man. It gotta be insane.
Definitely.
Because a lot of people, if you think about it, he don't have a lot of collabs. Unless like, it looks like if he has the relationship with the artist, then he doing it, or...
Shout out to my Virginia people out there, man. Shout out to my people in VA and the DMV out there.
It's crazy, bro. What do you think right now overall about like the current state of hip hop, like where it's at?
I think we're in a good place, but as far as anybody else, I mean, you know, it's always gonna change, always gonna evolve. They're always gonna, you know, it's always going to be a new trend, new things going on. So it's like, you just got to stay focused on what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, that's it. You got to stay grinding. You got to stay grinding.
I only ask this because, you know, again, we come from the era like bars matter, being lyrical, living what you spit. People can make up their whole shit now, you know what I mean? Sit behind a computer and just go viral.
Facts.
But like, do you feel like the game is more about talent or like marketing in 2026?
Marketing.
It's all marketing, right? If you think about it. It's not really talent no more.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a lot of marketing going on, you know what I'm saying? The talent, you know, is really the marketing.
Yeah, paying for features, paying for ads, getting out there. Everything's pay to play, I notice now.
Yeah, it's different. Man.
Well, like back then, if you were super nice, you'd get picked up by a major. But now even the majors, if they pick you up, they want to see the numbers.
Well, one thing for me I learned, and I'll tell anybody to this day, is just if you believe in yourself and you stay independent, man.
Yeah,
stay independent.
That's the way.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to own more longer. You know what I'm saying? Longevity is what you're looking for, and you're going to own everything in the end of the day.
And then you have more creativity too.
Facts.
Remember, you get signed and shit like that. They always try to change you.
That's it. Sometimes
image.
you could get pushed to the back. You know what I mean? That's the other thing too. It's like a starting five or a starting like a basketball team. You know what I'm saying? So it's like where you stand there on the roster.
Yeah.
Are you the starting point guard? You the start point guard on this
That's
shit? You know
a fact.
So it's like it's definitely tough.
Yeah, that's what 50 was talking about not too long ago. I remember he was saying that he could have signed with any other label, I think Universal and stuff. But he knew if he would have went with those, they were gonna hold them, like push them to the back because they were all affiliated with Irv Gotti and them.
Facts.
So that's why he went with Eminem, which is crazy. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
But when people mention you years from now, man, overall, what do you want them to say about your impact, man?
Man, he worked hard. Great kids, man. Blessed, man. Blessing. You know, good person, good dude, man.
Big facts. If you could speak to yourself, you know, your younger self, growing up, what would you tell that young man?
I would have kicked him in the ass.
Yeah, he was wilding out.
He was wilding. He was tripping out.
So you changed a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
I think with age, right, you start like getting more of level head, right? And you're
Facts.
like, you know, I can't keep getting into trouble. I can't keep doing the same shit I was doing.
There was a point in time in life that I would just be at probation every week. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, you might have to go back in today. So living like that to living a different type of way is just different. You know what I'm saying? And much love to everybody.
Hell yeah. Much love to you, man. Congratulations for getting your shit together, right? Like they say, because...
Like I said, passport, 80s baby, first time, you heard? That's some real shit.
There be people in the probation office be like 50, 60 years old. Like, bro, you don't learn your lesson yet, bro. You still fucking around.
You ain't learning.
I mean, to each his own. We ain't judging, right?
Facts.
But damn, how many times you got to hit your head to like get it right?
That's one thing. Shout out to Mom Duke. She said, you always gotta put your hand on the stove, man.
Yeah.
And get burned. She said, I told you.
That's a fact, yeah. If you could like give a message, you know, to anybody out there grinding like you right now, because you out here, trying to make your dreams come true. Like, what would it be? What would you tell like someone that's young, you know, don't know how to go about it? What would you tell them?
Work hard, man. Work hard at whatever you do if you believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself.
The number one thing, right?
Believe in yourself. And that's a hard thing. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't. It starts right there. You believing in yourself.
And they lose, like, I notice when things don't go their way, especially like the generation like that we're living in now, more or less.
Yeah.
They want it instantly. Like, it's like, bro, you know how many people it takes them 10, 15 years, even 20
You know, speaking of that right there, that's a real grind, right? Where you spend 10 years, right? And you keep coming across this person and they very nice to you, right?
Yeah.
But the answer is no. So for those 10 years, you figure out how to grind. And it's like, then you realize at 5 years, he's like, this is the reason I was needing all these parameters like this. So at 5 years, you start to be like, okay, let me put this. Now you're going back to him again. He's like, no. Now you get 10 years and he's like, finally, yes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that grind. You just got to keep grinding, man. Don't stop. Don't take no for no.
An answer,
you know what I'm saying?
right?
Don't take no for the answer. Some people, you know what I mean? The depression and anxiety shit is real mental health. You know what I mean? So it's like, it could break somebody's world down. You know what I mean? When in the end of the day, it's just no for now. You know what I mean?
It gets better, right? Like, bro, like it ain't gonna be, it can't rain forever. That's my biggest one.
It gets greater later.
Yeah, it's gotta shine. The sun eventually, like today's a beautiful day. The winter didn't want to go nowhere for a while.
Facts.
Now we hitting summer. It feels like summer today.
We shining outside today, you know what I mean?
Yo, I appreciate this, man. Real talk. Speaking of that, we're gonna get into album of the week real quick.
Album of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Album of the week this week is ADHD 2 Reloaded by Jonar Lucas. We're going to get into movie of the week.
Movie of the week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Movie of the week this week is Thrash. It's on Netflix right now. Make sure y'all check that out. How about the movies? You know, movies and music go hand in hand. You fucks with the movies too?
I do.
I be asking everybody because, you know, we fucks with both over here.
Yeah, they go hand in hand, man. Sometimes you can sit down, as you heard in that song. I said, Niggas heard Paulie bought them furs. You know what I'm saying? So that's Goodfellas right there.
That's tough.
Yeah,
that's fire. I like that.
Definitely sit down and chop it up with the movies.
Yeah, especially them gangster flicks, right? Those be the best ones. You learn a lot of shit from those movies, to be honest.
Definitely.
People be sleeping on them, but you gotta check them out. Check out those classics, yo, because the movies ain't the same no more, to be honest.
They not.
It's a little bit different now, but hey, to each his own. Now, we spoke about a lot of wonderful things, my brother. What's next for Seymour Green? Anything else that you want to promote that I didn't cover or I might have missed?
Seymour Green. We got new clothes coming, like I said, for the spring.
Facts.
Passport ready. We about to be in Portugal.
You going to Portugal?
Damn. Everywhere, man. We are
fine.
going different places. So yeah, Turks and Caicos, all the good places.
Oh, you about to really be outside. I like that.
Get out of here.
He said Turks and Caicos. You on that Jay-Z shit.
We trying to go. We got to finally enjoy the good sand somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, them islands are beautiful, man. I went to the Bahamas. That shit was lit. But I gotta take a few more trips. It's been a little bit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like traveling is big, man. You gotta like get out there and see different places.
Definitely.
You know? That inspires you overall, probably, right? Like,
Facts.
Like, yo, there's more to life than Connecticut or Boston or New York. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people never leave their block, bro.
Life.
Should be crazy. Now, where can people follow you at social media-wise, my brother?
On Instagram, you can follow me at Seymour's World. Facebook, Seymour Green.
Word. Are you open to do like features and stuff like that? Like collaborating with other artists?
Yes, holla at me, man. Holla at me. I'll give you my email.
Yeah, what's the email? Put the email on.
CODENTLLC2@gmail.com. Hit me up.
I like it. Now, can we agree that all the experiences got you to where you are today?
Yes.
More or less.
Yes, man.
Any advice out there for those who may be experiencing the same situations you went through in life overall or going through now? What would you tell them, man?
Keep your head up, keep pushing, man, and win.
Simple.
Win. That's it.
Any last words or special shout outs that you would like to mention before we sign off?
Shout out to the kids, man. Shout out to my kids. Much love to them.
Word.
From ATL all the way to CT.
Oh, you got kids in ATL? Oh, that's right. Your oldest is in college out there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, yo. Having your kid, like, you know, seeing them grow up and then actually going to college, right?
Coming home and taking the car.
Yeah.
That type of stuff. Yeah. That's
shit's a blessing. Mine just hitting 12 this month. So, like, I still got a little bit. But,
yes.
You know, I'm already seeing it now. Like,
so my daughter that's 10, she's that's the leader of the house.
Yeah, right. They be running shit.
Yeah.
It be the little ones.
So 12 is a good age too. Like, you know what I'm saying? They smart. They like, yo, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They the smartest right now too. That's funny.
Yo, the clothing brand, you got a website for this? I want to make sure I covered everything before.
Everything that they can contact me on the IG.
Okay.
And I'll get to everybody. Just
so they
like
can hit you direct.
Email. Yep. Email or direct.
I like it. You do big orders too. Like, let's say somebody wants like 20, 30 shirts.
Everything.
You make it happen.
Everything.
I like it. All right.
Yes,
I had you come here, so I got to make sure we cover everything.
In store, and shout out to my guy in the warehouse out there in Hartford, Connecticut.
It's ready to go.
Ready to go.
I like it. Yo, shout outs to the sponsors, man. Black Sheep, Seymour, Spaced Out Snacks, Vitamin Energy. We're actually looking for more sponsors at the moment. So if you want to send us, you know, a care package or like anything that you're promoting, clothing, music, it doesn't matter. Just send it our way. You can email us at the JMack Experience Podcast, and we'll make sure that, you know, we put it out there and promote it. Any last words, my brother? I think we covered everything.
Big salute, 1990 something.
A word.
Big
Shout out
salute
to Joe Banga.
you.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Big salute to Trap Lab Studios out there. Big salute to the Boiler Room.
Word.
Big 2-4 on the production right there too.
Big facts. Yo, shout outs to Conversation Studio. Make sure you hit them up if you're trying to get your podcast on and let them know that the JMack Experience Podcast referred you. You already know what it is, man. Episode 146, Seymour Green, the JMack Experience Podcast. We're signing out. Gah.
Shout out to y'all.
Hey.
Thanks for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Be sure to come on for another episode every single week. Until next time, peace.
Yo, if y'all want to submit your music, right? Make sure you submit your music to the JMack Experience Podcast at gmail.com. We're going to do something different this year. Submit your music. We're going to do, how about this? I'm going to start doing something crazy. Since we're always booked up, whoever got the dopest track that you email, whoever got the most fire track, I'm gonna bump you ahead of my schedule. Instead of you having to wait, whenever I got an availability and stuff like that, I'm gonna bump your spot, and you're gonna be able to come on the week of if you got some motherfucking fire. But the track gotta be fire. It can't be no fucking bullshit. It gotta be, bars. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit I like. I don't want to hear none of this shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. But I want to hear some straight bars. If you got something crazy, lyrical, some shit you could feel, we gonna bring the real shit back. You know what I mean? Which is coming back. But yeah, email that shit to the Jmack Experience Podcast. Send your music in. And I'm going to be the judge, and I'm going to see if this shit's fire. If it's fire, we're going to premiere it. We're going to get you on the podcast ASAP. So make sure you send them tracks. We're doing something new this year. And I want to know, put a little, when you submit the email, put where you're from, what's your name, what's your Instagram handle. You should already know how to do all this, but I'm going to just put you on. Don't just send me a track one. You know what I mean? Like, make sure the shit's labeled. Make sure it got your information. Make sure there's a link to the music video. I can go check the music video out because I might just stream that shit live and just, you know what I'm saying, give you some love. So make sure y'all tap in. We doing something different. New music reviews. You already know what it is, man. Jmack Experience Podcast. Let's fucking go.